All right, so I found Percival, and he's looked at the sample. He's definitely concerned. I'm gonna head in and meet up with I forget her name. One who got me to get the tissue sample from the terrifying monster. Not called terrifying monster.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
So 17 hours without an incident. Something else must have happened. Alright. Good spot for a quick save. I doubt that the
House of Enlightenment is organizing an annual charity auction for the
shop down here. Well, it must not be right here.
Private concert by classical violinist Alyssa DeVille sold for a staggering $70,000.
Turns out it was just another team.
I forget where it is now. This isn't different, is it?
The office of Governor
There it
would
is.
like to remind
I want to go look and see if I can get any more med packs. I don't think that any more would be in there, but
condos on anything special.
I want them. So
Well, I hope you never need it. But can't another day, another limb or digit to read? Well, you're not missing a limb or bleeding out on me floor, so I'm happy to help.
no. Right.
See you around.
Yep. What's this? UC exchange, personal protection, spacesuits, and more.
Hey, friendo. Got any special goods you're willing to part with? Maybe we can make a deal. Hello, welcome to the Sidonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens.
Okay, get on with it.
I've got a little of this, a little of that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop, hmm?
Right.
But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo.
Maybe I don't have enough money.
Take a look.
I have only 1,500 credits. Did I pick up? Oh. Assassin's Pacifier. Oh, that looks pretty nice. An arc welder. Really? I picked up a couple of arc welders? Would an arc welder be similar to a cutter? Ammo? No. An arc welder... It's a weapon. Paul Reiser incarnation in here. Yeah, is that the guy who played Scotty, who died in real life? This is interesting. Okay, but let's sell a couple of these. Oh wait, no, God, I'm always getting these menus mixed up. You know what? I wish that this menu would be a different color for buy and for sell. Because this is not what I have on me. And I keep getting confused by that. This is what he wants to sell me. I don't have the money for this stuff. I need to sell him some stuff. And so I was wondering where I picked that up, because I'm like, I don't remember picking that up. So Rattler. Another type of gun. So I picked up a pack of cigarettes to sell. I didn't know I'd be coming up here so soon for stuff. Show me what you got in stock.
Just a reminder, I also buy junk you don't need anymore.
He has a kind of curly hair like him too. Ammo doesn't seem to weigh anything, and so you can load up on as much ammo as you want, which is good. Med pack. He has 3 of them. He has 2 trauma packs. I can only buy 1 of them. All right. I'm pretty well loaded up
See you
on
later, friendo.
the med stuff now. 16 med packs and 10 trauma packs. I am loaded. All right. Let's go do this.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Right.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes 2 of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
That was fine. Let's see. Okay.
Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact.
Me too.
So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terrormorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Oh. If all you need is someone to charm the higher-ups, I'm your guy. Alright. Let's go.
Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Alright. Yeah, I don't think their past is any of my concern.
Oh. Well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terrormorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Like I'm saying, I gotta be a hero. Let's go talk to the cabinet.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Oh.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
150 XP, huh? Alright. Now we go to New Atlantis. She didn't happen to give me any money as reward, did she? Oh, she did. I got a shit ton of money now. Let's go buy that other,
Was that Percival walking through there with you?
that other stem, or that other med pack. Now let's go to, yeah, I guess main level. No, it's right up there. Right.
Death officials have declined to whisper.
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main line.
Hey, you buy from me? Remember, I don't set these prices. But maybe we can work something out.
Back. All right.
Stable ground or remain seated in
Hey,
the event of
catch you on the flip side.
Right.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It hasn't been enough time. There's not going to be to go.
I keep telling
Yeah, I'm not
myself,
gonna sleep
next
to try and get
it's
more,
back to
but
New Atlantis. Sure,
look
take
one
a look
last
at what I
time.
have to offer.
All right. I'm doing pretty good on this,
Take care.
so not feeling too bad about the stuff that I've acquired. These guys are walking out of here. Am I gonna get there before then? I tried looking on this planet for any creatures or whatnot to, you know, gain some skill points going and fighting them, but there's nothing.
Hello,
I wonder if he
Captain.
has any
Hello.
gear on him.
I am carrying objects is one of my simplest and most useful protocols.
He didn't have anything. Right.
Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future.
Sure.
So, where to next?
Well, guess we're going up to Mast.
Let's put this
Robot's voice annoys you?
hell of a view from here.
Yes, hell of a view. Alright. So. Don't I have to... Like, where's the quick? The menus here, you know, I think that the menus feel a little janky sometimes. I suspect that that is really because they're supporting so many different platforms. And so it's like one system to fit all, which means it's not perfect for any. But it feels like a little bit. Now, why didn't she just catch a ride with me? Well, maybe they have their own ships.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure...
Here we go.
There's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
All right. Yeah, I guess I don't care how a woman is a clone of a man. How does that work? That sounds
I'm
like
getting
getting into stuff that...
The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Let's see here. Wow, and I thought my family was messed up. That's funny.
My areas of expertise are pretty specific, but messed up families are up there. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Really? So, they're not going to do anything right this minute, huh? All right.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All
Oh.
parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Okay.
Sounds
Let's
like
go.
our cue. Here we go.
I was figuring actually I was going to have to wait a bit, but if I don't have to wait, that's fine.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the band.
Whoa, we got to go stand up here?
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report.
I'm going to have to answer questions.
You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terrormorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Oh, man. I can't make any decisions without data. Archival data to find a way to stop possible Terrormorph apocalypse. I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's one of the grand plans. Well, what the hell, man? Hearing messages. Darn Discord. That was on my end.
Listen, compose your thoughts. You let us know when you're ready.
All right. Yeah, I think that actually, from what I know, we need to find a way to stop the Terrormorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terrormorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terrormorph seem at all alarming to you?
Yeah, it wiped out a colony, never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Oh my.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrormorphs.
Terrormorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Of course they're going to need me.
We'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Well. All right. Grab a screenshot of that. Quick save moment, I guess. Yes, good. Oh, everybody's what? Are you all looking at me, or you're all looking at the board here saying emergency? Yeah. All right. Inaccessible. Okay. Go through this way.
You!
Fats.
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
What are they doing?
We're trying to help you! Please! I can't stop!
Some sort of mind control stuff? Can't talk to them. I'm not gonna start. Stealth EM Equinox?
That's it! Now hit him with everything you've got!
Equip the EM weapon? I've been avoiding EM weapons, but okay. I guess. Oh, it engages non-lethally. Interesting. I have no skills in this type of weaponry, by the way.
Fine. Hope you're ready to die.
Notch another one for me. Nice bit of work there.
Lights out on that one!
Right. Interesting weapon.
Damn it.
Right, attackers are all incapacitated.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terrormorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We'd tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down
Just the
there,
amount of ammo that I happened to
we
pick
couldn't
up.
restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us.
Ammo doesn't weigh
People
anything,
we
so you
knew.
can just keep holding more and more.
They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
All right. So,
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior.
Documented
The
behavior
result
that
of
they
the
can do this,
projection, though,
okay?
can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terrormorph.
Okay. Oh, so this need to worry about you turning on me.
I
Good
honestly
question.
was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a Terrormorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
All right.
Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Go.
Was that you?
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up. Don't just stand there.
Oh.
Run!
All right. There, that worked.
Okay, it's not real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real. We have to put down that morph.
I did. I put it down. It's down.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Alright, they can watch our backs.
Roger that. We're on you.
Save. Oh, I got a whole team behind me. Alright, well. Where? Come on, why are you going to the ship? You guys, wait! You leaving me out here all by myself? Alright. Terrormorph have anything on him? He does. I didn't loot the other one, but it's fine. I'm gonna watch my back from afar. You're gonna watch it on camera and be like, oh yeah, look at him go. Rah rah.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank God.
Oh, it's over. You know
if these
this.
things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
He smiles while she says it. Oh, maybe that was Sarah saying that. Oh, did I loot this one? I don't remember if I did or not. Nope.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
Let's see here. Y'all held the line. You're all heroes, not us. Yeah, okay.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
Boy, you are soft-spoken.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Thank you for speaking up.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
All right. Place looks so different.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Oh, the shop is closed. Yeah. Josendar. Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. 500 bits. How about 5,000 gold? Everybody here in Josendar's honor. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so, yeah, we'll just continue down here to the train. I was just gonna pick up some goods while I was here, but, you know, it's fine. By the way, tomorrow on the show will be Eve, and I'll have drops. Those of you that play Eve. All right.
They said you're free to come and go.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your captain,
Heroes were minted down at the
Hadrian,
spaceport.
It would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today.
We saved the city. This should pay well.
As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terrormorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
I take my gratitude in credits. Real estate or luxury goods. Okay, well, that's exactly what I was thinking. Would Earl say that? He probably wouldn't. But I'm going to say that anyway.
I had some ideas on that front, Captain, but we'll get to that. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals,
I don't know what they'll be yet.
We're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks
time-based,
and how to stop them.
How long you watch.
Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
I have to do it. All drops are time-based for all games. Well, okay, so Blacktown, I guess we'll figure it out in the morning. I just know that I will have drops enabled on my channel in the morning. So at server up. So I'll be starting shortly after server up. Alright, if you're sure that's the wisest course of action, fine, let's do it.
In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. Get you access to those credits at real estate you're after. So, will you help us?
Sure.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
The next time Terrormorphs rear their ugly heads, UC is going to be ready.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief
We're on the
Engineer
cutting edge of
Kulkarni.
technology here.
Start getting a plan
It's an
together
exciting
for
place
that
to
tape.
be.
Exciting place to be. Oh my. Have I made another level yet? No. That's all I care about. What are my levels? I'm almost got another level. But I'm not quite there yet. Alright. I'm quickly becoming everyone's hero. This is uncomfortable.
Okay. Hello.
Chief Yassine, these orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Yeah. Alright. No, talk to me. Here, lady.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Oh. Let's pretend that I don't have the slightest idea. Go ahead and tell me.
All right. We'll start at the beginning. When the colony war ended, The UC and Freestar Collective came to the agreement some weapons needed to be off limits. Mechs, xenowarfare. So they gathered up all the relevant research materials and sealed that information away. Terrormorph data included. In the archives here in the city.
So it's here.
Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
Right, more missions. All right. I think they'd be clamoring to help after the spaceport attack. Yeah, they may not know about it. No problem. We're just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal. Oh my goodness. It sure doesn't sound easy. What can you tell me about these codes? Can we forge them? No, we're just going to go
I couldn't agree more.
First thing.
However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't or can't work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
I don't think it matters. I have to do both.
Good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
She's a
Now,
troll.
Officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
What does that mean? Yeah, what are these other tools?
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure.
Which I don't have. I don't have any skills in that area.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
Is why they wouldn't trust
getting
you.
caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
I do not have any sneak
We
skills.
recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Doing well inside the embassy.
Yes, many.
Many.
Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
Don't steal anything. Yeah, okay. What about this staff member?
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs
Voice
of embassy
change.
life, and someone who very likely hates her guts.
All right, that's everything I need to know at the
All
moment.
right. Here, your diplomatic ID.
Oh, I'm
I'll
a
give them a
diplomat
heads
now.
up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
All right. Oh, some credits and security. All right. Very good. 26,000 credits now. Very good. Okay. Very nice. Now, did I manage to level up? No, I haven't completed the mission. So, all right. Save. So I don't have to go through that again in case there's a crash. Alright, stepping away for just a moment. Be right back. Those of you on YouTube, be another episode. We'll continue on.